So we want to add a bar chart to our spreadsheet. So the first thing that we're going to do is highlight our table that we constructed previously. Don't need to highlight the total as that's not going to be included on our bar chart. To add a chart, we look for the button on the toolbar that has 3 bars inside a box. And click on that button. It first gives you a few different recommended charts that it thinks that you might want. If you want to see all the different charts, we just click on the charts tab. We want to add in a vertical bar chart, so we're going to click on the column one, and we're then going to click on the top of the 3 options. On the right hand side, we then get a preview of what our chart is looking like. That's pretty close to what we want, but not quite there yet. So we can customize it by clicking on the customize tab. First of all, we're going to change our chart title to bar chart of test grades. As we go through, it will update our bar chart so we can see on the preview exactly how we're looking. So we've got better titles for our chart now. We don't want the legend, as we're not doing a comparative bar chart, it's just single data, so we can get rid of the legend. So where it says legend, we click on the drop down menu and change that to none. We then want to have labels on our axes, so we scroll down and we get to the axis bit. It's on the horizontal one at the moment, so we just need to add a title to that, and so we're going to label that with grade. We then want to label the vertical axes, so click on the drop down menu and select left vertical. Title for this wants to be frequency. At the minute it's starting at 8, we'd prefer if it was starting at 0, so we're going to change the minimum to 0, and we're going to change the maximum to 16. Looking at that's looking pretty good. We've got nice, clear, easy to read grid lines there, so we're happy with going up in 4s. So we're now going to click on insert. At this point, obviously it's fairly small. It's going to be easier often if we have our charts as a separate sheet. So if you click on anywhere on your chart, you'll then get in the top right hand corner of it this little drop down menu. So if you click on the drop down menu, you can then go back to edit your chart. You can save it as an image if you wanted to copy that into a presentation. You can publish it onto the web. You can copy the chart if you wanted to paste it into something, or as we want to do, we can move it to its own sheet. So we just click on move to own sheet, and it opens up a new sheet down on this bottom tab called chart 1. If you're doing multiple charts, then click on the little drop down menu next to chart 1. We can rename it, and then we can call it bar chart, and that way we're keeping a track of each of our different charts as we go through.